right? You want an optimal life? Twice a day. You have to give yourself that quiet to allow your brain to offload all of those billions of bits of information that we receive and stimulus that we receive. You've got to allow your brain that time to offload what doesn't matter and focus on what really does matter to you. I want you guys to understand something. This 20 minutes of conditioning, I recommend that you do it every single day for as long as possible. It's a rare opportunity. Most of us don't spend quiet time with yourself. Most of us go through life and we have the experience of being pulled every which direction from the moment that we wake up. A friend of mine did a podcast. It was such a beautiful podcast. I actually was out for a walk and I was so intent listening to her podcast that I sat down on a curb, and she was describing what it is to be a woman. And she wakes up in the morning and she's got to pee. Bath. And on her way to the bathroom, she realizes, oh shoot, I meant to start the laundry. This is her inner voice. What she did is she put her inner voice on loudspeaker. Oh shoot, I forgot to start the laundry last night. So she takes the hamper into the laundry room and dumps it in there. While she's in there, she notices that the kids are already up, and she looks at their beds, at their bedrooms, and she goes, oh my God, I forgot to do the bedding last week. Okay, really quickly, let me just pull their sheets so I don't forget. So she pulls her sheets, right? She goes on and on and on and on and on with this inner dialogue, beating herself up about all the things that she has to do and manage and all of those things. Oh my gosh, I've got to go to the grocery store. I got to make that list. On and on and on and on, right? And then it ends with, oh shoot, I forgot to pee, right? Look, I listened to it and I sounded exhausted. Exhausted, right? How many of you had that experience? This 20 minutes is such a gift for conditioning yourself. It'll make the difference when it's time to interrupt that pattern. You know that pattern when you would typically go to frustration or irritation or annoyance or exhaustion or not feeling appreciated or any number of things, right? It'll allow you to not only interrupt that pattern, but actually have that emotional muscle called gratitude to tap into immediately to change the trajectory of where you would otherwise go. In a trajectory that's more empowering, in a trajectory that's more consistent with what you want out of life, rather than that knee-jerk stimulus response, okay? Critically important, because most of us haven't done it. You talk to 95% of super successful people, and I'm not talking just financially. I'm talking about people who have achieved a level of success and fulfillment in their career. They have great family lives, they have a great business, they have great homes, they have great health, all of those things. One of the things that you'll hear, right, my Maharishi taught me twice a day, 20 minutes minimum, twice a day, transcendental meditation, right? You want an optimal life? Twice a day. You have to give yourself that quiet to allow your brain to offload all of those billions of bits of information that we receive and stimulus that we receive. You've got to allow your brain that time to offload what doesn't matter and focus on what really does matter to you. That's a life of your choosing, right? Give yourself the gift of actually giving yourself that time to condition yourself.